stop recreating the past over and over and over and over. You see, when you recreate the past over and over and over and over and over and over, your soul is not advancing anymore. You see, it doesn't matter what the reason is in terms of why your soul is not advancing. If you're stuck, if your energy is stagnant, if you're not feeling healthy, feeling vibrant, feeling connected on a moment-to-moment basis, unconditionally, what's happening is that you've given away your power in some way. And what this does is this creates a stagnated energy. Now, what I want to share with you in this video is how to stop recreating the past so that you can step into your true actual power. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video. Now, what I want to share with you is a deep understanding that recreating the past again and again and again and again is actually a choice. It's a choice to recreate the past again and again. Now, my question to you is, do you want to be recreating the past again and again and again? Or do you want to become a creator of your reality? Now, that's a bold claim to make, that you can take back your power and that you are the creator. But what if I told you that it is a choice to also become a creator? It's a choice to actually choose love and not fear. And that sounds cliche, right? It's like, choose love, not fear. You've heard that before. But how do you really choose love? By understanding that what you say, you become. That is the truth of existence. So the way to stop recreating the past is to see that what you think about, you actually become. Okay? So this is important to remember and be training yourself to become what you want to be and give yourself permission to embody that now. You see, when you balance the feminine and the masculine energies, there's no more room left for fear. And even if there is fear, you'll just alchemize it into more unconditional love. Unconditional love. That means that you get the divine essence of this moment, regardless of what the conditions are. So what that does is something powerful. What that does is now you bring a newness to the experience that you could not have experienced before. See, when you're just accepting what is, and you're not taking back your creative power, not that there's anything wrong with what is, but the thing is though, what is can become boring. At some point, you have to give yourself permission to say, you know what? I choose who I become. That's what you have to say at some point. At some point, you have to make a choice and say, who is going to be the decider of my reality? Is it going to be me or is it going to be somebody else? Am I going to get all this money and then just give it to somebody else I'm just giving away my power? Or are you going to be giving money to people that are going to be supporting your journey? Very critical. Because most people, what they do, for example, when it comes to money, is they get money and then they give it all back to other people that are not going to be allowing them to get the knowledge to then get even more money. See, rich people get rich and their money expands not by coincidence. Okay? Nothing happens in this universe by coincidence. Nothing. Nothing happens by coincidence. And when you can start to understand that what you affirm you become, and then you align with that vision to become what you truly want to be, what you'll see is that you want to have the support systems that are going to be beneficial for you. So the key that I really want to share with you, it doesn't matter whether it's in regards to money. It doesn't matter whether it's in regards to the committed relationships that you're in, whether friendships or romantic or any kind of relationship. What you want to be doing is having connections in your life that are going to be actually expanding your heart and allowing you to grow and learn things that you've never learned before. You see, because if you just keep creating the same thing again and again and again, you're not learning anything. There's no lessons. There's no fun. What is the fun in just doing the same old thing? And here's the thing though, I'm gonna challenge you right now. I know that a lot of people following my channel are focused on what is, because that's what I used to preach. And I do still preach accepting this present moment. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to resist anything. There's nothing to resist. If you resist something, you're going to create more of it. So don't get me wrong. Don't misperceive what I'm saying. And I'm not going to assume you are misperceiving what I'm saying, because I know some part of you knows what I'm talking about here. But the key is to understand that you can give yourself permission to become what you truly want to be, unconditionally. And that's where you learn the lessons. That's when you stop creating the past because this present moment is just the past. You've already done it. You've already experienced it. It's already happened. But do you want to keep doing it again and again and again? When are you going to actually learn that part of evolving as a human is not creating what is? When is that going to hit your skull? And I'm not here to attack you, don't get me wrong. See, I go to old patterns sometimes too. But when I do, you know what I realize? That love is always the answer. Unconditional love is always the answer. It doesn't matter what it is, because you at some point you just have to learn your lessons and realize that recreating what is not a wise choice to make. It is always going to backfire, no matter what. Okay? It's always going to backfire. It's always going to have consequences. The question is, when is it going to happen? But when you choose unconditional love, there's always a reward to that is undescribable, that can only be experienced when you have a devotion to your mission that you choose with your own preference. Okay? So that is how you stop recreating the past. Is you realize that it's all a choice. Do you want to recreate the same thing again and again and again and again and again? Or do you want to create what you actually want? That's what you got to ask yourself. The question is, what do you want? Do you want unconditional love and support? Do you want to grow? Do you want relationships that are going to be beneficial for you and create a win-win? Or do you want to be in relationships that are sucking your power, where you get your power lost and they get their power lost? Is that a relationship? That's not a relationship. That's a toxic dynamic that is rationalized in whatever way, whether spiritual in nature, spiritual ideologies, or other kind of ideologies. Any ideologies of any kind that are grounded in some sort of a whatever is going to be stopping you from really creating the reality that you truly want to be creating and stepping into your sovereignty, your power. Do you know how powerful you are? Do you know how you can think something and align your life force energy with that? You can do that. By the way, I'm running a group program. Check out the description box of this video to check out that group program. Very powerful group program. It is going to be on how to align your life force energy, so I do encourage you to check that out. Now, what we need to understand is that the key is to always give yourself permission to become who you want. To become who you want, because when you give yourself permission to become who you want, what's happening is that now you're in your power. You have a devotion to some sort of a mission, and you're enjoying the process. You're honoring the process. You're honoring your humanity, but you're also honoring the fact that you can always want something more. That's how you stop recreating the past, is you understand that you can always want something more. Always. What I believe is that transformation is creation. Okay? Transformation is creation. And if you don't give yourself permission to become a creator, you're not going to be transforming, because creation is transformation. Okay? If you don't give yourself permission to be a creator, you're not going to be able to transform your life, and you're going to create the same thing again and again and again and again. And there's nothing wrong with that, but the question is that what you really want? Personally, That's not what I want. I want something more than that. I want more than what is. I want expansion. I want growth. I want infinite love. I want commitment. I want commitment to my vision and knowing that I am the power and I am the creator of my reality. Leave a comment down below and leave a like button if you're with me on this. So that's all I have for this video. Once again, I do have a group program coming up that is coming up in the next couple of weeks / months. It's going to be incredibly powerful. If you want to see if you're a good fit for this group program, that is going to be specifically designed to help you align your life force energy with your intentions, to align with your vision in the present tense, because that's critical. Who you are already exists. The most highest version of you, the greatest version of you already exists. All you have to do is hold that vision and give yourself permission to hold that vision until it becomes who you are, period. That's how reality works, no exceptions. If you hold the vision, you become it. And I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do that. If you wanna learn about it, it's gonna be in the description box of this video. I'm more than happy to take some time out of my day to connect with you to see if it's gonna support you on your journey. Now, as always, enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video.